Here's a warm hello from Eastern Communications. We're here to present a refreshing point of view that when it comes to delivering business communication solutions, it's time to bring back the human connection because it's just as important as the technology. Eastern Communications is business made personal. It means getting intimate with our clients' needs so we can provide thoughtful solutions to help them achieve their goals. That's why we are madaling kausap, may malasakit. We are maalam at maaasahan. We are Eastern Communications.
And we are back for more action from the home of your PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We are here in the ENDERUN colleges here in McKinley Hills in Taguig, the home of the ENDERUN Titans, wherein we will have our Thursday doubleheader for your PINOYLIGA Cup Collegiate Cup Season 3. Good day to you, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and all over the world. Alvin Tañada here together with the great basketball mind himself, Coach Russell Raipon.
Coach, how's it going, Alvin?
Yeah,
it's a great Thursday.
Yeah, good to be working with you for the first time, Coach Russell.
Yes,
and
you too.
It's going to be exciting to do our games for today. We do have a doubleheader for you. Our first game for today will be the ENDERUN Titans going up against the MCU SUPREMOS, and our main game later on, the Adams Soaring Falcons going up against the Our Lady of Fatima Phoenix. And this is going to be an exciting game, Coach, because this is a game that both teams coming off losses, and they want to get a win, especially in their bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I think about this game, you know, for me, it's always important to conceptualize how games are going to unfold and play out. So for me, I liken these two teams to, to two, Filipino foods that are popular, right? So if you think about Enderun is to me like adobo,
Wow.
right? It's a known recipe, right? You can't really get it wrong, right? Not a lot of variation to it, but if you cook it solid, it's good, and it's always something that is going to be tasty. That's sort of how Enderun looks to me. They are entrenched in what they do. They have a certain style of play, and I think they're going to need to, if they want to win, they're going to have to stay ahead, right? And then if you look at MCU, they're for me like balot, right?
Oh.
Because there's a little surprise inside the egg.
Yeah.
Why you gotta tap on it, and you gotta suck out that juice, and then you just never know what's inside. So I think for me, MCU is still a little bit of a mystery in terms of the style of play, the way they play basketball. So it's going to be contrasting styles, a proven known recipe versus a little surprise inside the egg, and we'll see how everything plays out.
And yeah, so it's already lunchtime, and I'm starting to get hungry here with all the food that you've said. And right now, let's take a look at the last game of the ENDERUN Titans. You see here, it's a win by the LPU Titans, and you can see the numbers, Coach. It's more the more field goal shots by them. But look at the steals department. That's +6 in the steals department. That is how ENDERUN really plays. It's somewhat like scrappy on the defense. And then you can see the numbers here. Christian Malano leading the way with 17 points. Together with Kenneth Umba with a double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, you sort of look at the numbers, and rebounds, they're even. Three-pointers, LPU is ahead, but despite the ability to create turnovers, extra possessions, they still lost by 12. So they have to figure out what exactly is missing in that equation and that formula to get them back into the win column.
Yes, and right now let's talk about the MCU Supremos. The MCU Supremos coming off a loss, as what we said earlier at the start of the coverage, looking to get on the winning track as they are already 0-2 in the tournament. You can see they are a loss to the Guangming Flying Dragons, and you see there the numbers, it's in favor of Guangming, but the three-point shooting is in favor of MCU, and that is their main weapon, if you can see here in their first 2 games of the tournament.
Yes, you know, when they get hot, you know, they're a little bit of a streaky team, but when they get hot, it definitely presents challenges for the opposing team. When you look at how the third quarter played out in their last game, you know, the first 5 minutes of the third quarter is so important, right, to establish rhythm, to establish flow, to establish momentum. So we'll have to see at the beginning of the third quarter, the first 5 minutes, how MCU, enforces their will on the opposing team.
Yes, it's Mark Hawson leading the way with 18 points, and Sean General secondary with 11 points. And right now, we are here once again inside the Enderun Gymnasium, so meaning we are back after a few days being off here, and we would like to especially thanks the administration of Enderun for still, at least we are still back home to where we are used to be here.
Yes, right.
In the Enderun Gymnasium. So the table is set already. It's lunchtime, and I know you are excited to eat your lunch, and we are excited to bring you the action here in your Pinoy Liga Collegiate Cup Season 3. It's a battle between Enderun and MCU. We will now call on the players, and we will start tip-off when we come back.
Check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Wala. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Magandang araw mga kaliga. Collegiate basketball intensifies here inside the Enderun Gymnasium here in the city of Taguig, and live through our social media page Pinoy Liga Cup and YouTube channel Pinoy Liga TV, and broadcast over Aliw Channel 23. Kumpleto na ang channel mo. This is your Pinoy Liga Collegiate Cup Season 3. Our first game doubleheader will feature the Enderun Titans going up against MCU SUPREMOS. Let us first meet the players. Titans. Starting off with player number 1, Lloyd Oliva. Player number 3, DJ Howe. Player number 4, Adrian Basilio. Player number 9, Sean Vanessa. Player number 10, Rejoice Jimenez. Player number 11, Rafael Del Rosario. Player number 12, Hans De Los Reyes. Player number 13, Christian Malano. Player number 14, Darren Quene. Player number 15, Albert Libago. Player number 16, Joey Panganiban. Player number 20, Luis Velez. Player number 22, Josiel Gastador. Player number 24, Kenneth Uba. Player number 29, Jalen Garcia. And player number 34, Don Yaludo. And now let's meet the players for the MCU Supremos. Starting off with player number 0, James Pablan. Player number 1, Jen Mark Happy. Player number 2, Nick Maluyot. Player number 3, Rafael Perez. Player number 5, Sean General. Player number 6, Mark Hosso. Player number 7, Jaime Alcala. Player number 9, Brendan Ocapo. Player number 11, JP Hila. Player number 20, Andre Romenes. Player number 22, Daniel Santelices. Player number 23, Bench C. Player number 24, RJ Tadeo. Player number 28, Joseph Ilagan. And player number 34, Yannick Tizi. May we now request everyone to please rise, and for those wearing caps, please remove your caps as we sing our Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging, helas na sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisikin, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy.
And now let's meet the starters for the ENDERUN Titans. Point guard number 3, DJ Howard. Shooting guard number 13, Christian Malano. Center number 15, Albert Libago. Small forward number 24, Kenneth Kumba. And at power forward number 34, Daniel Da. Coaching the Titans is PINOYLIGA. And now let's meet the starters for the MCU SUPREMOS. Point guard number 24, RJ Tadeo. Shooting guard number 6, Mark Hoson. Center number 34, Yannick Tizi. Small forward number 5, Sean Enderun. And at power forward number 1, Mark Hamby. Coaching the Supremos is Ian Marcela. The referees for this match, True Team and Analeo. First umpire, Medad Malo. Second umpire, Michael Santos. This game is under the supervision of our PINOYLIGA Commissioner Bolsonaro. PINOYLIGA Technical Head for today, Edgar Orpilla. And PINOYLIGA Founder, Mr. Benny Benitez.
And right now, the starters have been called out on the floor. It's DJ Howe, Paul Malano, Albert Libago, Kenneth Umba, and Daniel Ludal for the ENDERUN Titans. And for the MCU Supremos, RJ Tadeo, Mark Hoson, Yannick Tizi, Sean General, and Mark Hamby. Again, this is your PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. Alvin Tanyada together with Coach. Right now, we're just waiting here. And there you go. I think they're just adjusting right now the shot lock here. Coach Russell Raipon again, my analyst for today, and CJ Ang will be working the sidelines. Coach Russell, right now we're about to start, and the jump ball is at tip off. And right now, Coach, you've seen the starters now on the floor, and you see that the tandem of DJ Howe and Kenneth Umba are still are the main men for the lineup. How can they continue to perform for this squad of ENDERUN for them to get the win?
Well, I think, it'll be really important for DJ to be able to have the ball in his hands to set up the offense. As you can see there in that possession, Milano had the ball, but was not able to bring the ball across half court to get the offense initiated. So they'll have to do a better job of ball security. Tough to have your first possession be a turnover.
And yes, that is what they need to work on right now, Coach Russell. Yeah, because it's a big responsibility, especially for Kenneth Umba. A lot of work will be shouldered on him because he is their leading scorer here in the tournament.
Now the question will be for ENDERUN is, are they able to get the ball in Kenneth's hands enough time for him to make a difference offensively?
Chris, Daniel Ludal for 3. No good. Yannick Tizi recovers the loose ball. Right now. And Camby gives to Hoson. Hoson moves in. Hoson, the move. The extra pass. Mark Camby. And Umba gets the recovery here. Umba running the break. And Kenneth Umba missing. And it's gonna be a good matchup between Umba and Yannick Tizi, because Yannick Tizi usually plays the 3 position. As they make a basket here, talking about RJ Tadeo scoring there.
Well, he went right at Umba, right at his body in order to attack the basket. And usually with a bigger player, that's usually the best way to initiate contact. Now, at this point, they know that Umba is a focal point of the offense, and they're going to really try to make him work to create either a shot for himself or his teammates.
Yes. And right now, let's see how things will work here. Hoson. And Hoson is their leading scorer, talking about the MCU Supremos, but that's a miss by Yannick Tizi. And now, we see here, DJ Howe will settle it down. And DJ Howe, I've said this before, he's like someone like a Shawnee Winston. He plays somewhat like Shawnee Winston But the main thing here is DJ Howe is more needs to just stay more composed because there are times that he plays a little bit out of control.
When you're looking at the game right now, MCU knows that the featured ball handlers for ENDERUN are Umba and DJ Howe. So they are intent on putting a lot of ball pressure on these guys. So the question then becomes, can ENDERUN move the ball and move players so that MCU doesn't key in on one guy? Right now, there's little to no ball movement by ENDERUN, so they're having a hard time operating offense.
Let's see how they have to orchestrate because they are still scoreless here with already 3 minutes gone by here. Malano, Christian Malano, that is his move there, going to the basket and getting the foul there. And a foul will be called on RJ Tadeo. And the first personal foul for RJ Tadeo there. Second team foul for the Supremos. Christian Malano will shoot the free throw here.
That was a nice drive, way to draw contact, stay in the air, good body control.
And Christian Malano, one of the primary shooting guards here of the squad. You still have Jalen Garcia, you still have Joshel Gastador, but Coach Pipo gives the starting shooting guard spot for Christian Malano for this game.
Probably in this situation, Coach Pipo believes that Christian can give them a better look in terms of defensive pressure and physicality. So let's see how that plays out.
Yes, I know. Nice extra pass to Yannick Tizi. And Yannick Tizi makes the basket plus a foul.
That was a slow rotation by the ENDERUN defense.
Yes.
The ball had already penetrated the baseline, and there was not a helper coverage or no rotation. So unfortunately, that gives DJ his first foul.
Yes. And Yannick Tizi, Coach Russell, ENDERUN knows this player very well. Why? Because before he played for the PCU Dolphins, which played over at the NASCO. So that's why they know Yannick Tizi really well. And for sure, Coach Pipo scouted how he will do here with the MCU Supremos.
Familiarity is always a good thing. We'll have to see whether or not ENDERUN can shore up their on-ball defense and rotations in order to stop what MCU is trying to do. MCU is forcing some tough shots, so let's see if they can execute in transition and score.
Tadeo hits a 3 ball. And RJ Tadeo, 5 points already for RJ Tadeo for this game. The drive to Malano, pass to Umba. Umba moves in, Umba, the sky, no. Rebound and last touch on the Titans.
Umba has shown a penchant for driving. I think the question is whether or not he is a reliable perimeter shooter. MCU might need to look at guarding him for the drive instead of the shot.
As Yannick Tizi there driving back to the hole. And there will be substitutions here for MCU. And a few more substitution here. 4-man substitution here. And Benj C and Andre Romenes and JP Hilao together with Rafael Perhis will check in for them.
You know, I think, Alvin, that TZ is a tough matchup for Albert Labago.
Yes.
I'm not sure how we got switched onto him defensively.
That's what I said there earlier, Coach Russell. Yannick Tizi usually plays the 4 in the 3 position before in PCU. So that's why I said earlier, it's going to be a good matchup between him and Umba. But Coach Ian puts Yannick Tizi at the 5 position because of the mismatch, possibly on the speed advantage against Albert.
Possibly.
JP Hilao loses the ball, but Yannick gets the ball. Yannick, and you see the speed advantage there against
And that's already
Albert.
That's already 2 fouls on Labago.
Yes.
Coach People will have to make a decision now how he's going to substitute.
And a warning, or Albert will be warning here, giving a warning for the set mental call. And Yannick Tizi will shoot the 2 free throws here.
You know, this game is really about adjustments and reading game situations. We'll have to see how well ENDERUN is going to be able to do that.
Yes.
ENDERUN has a reputation for remaining true to their game plan and not really adjusting a lot in terms of their opponent and what the opponent's doing. So we'll have to see if that changes.
Oh, an offensive foul there now. So that another big man having problems right now. Donya Ludal will be called for that.
You know, sometimes an offensive foul on a ball screen is the ball handler's fault, and it's not the screener's fault.
The screener's fault, yeah.
Yeah. The ball handler has to make sure that the screener's feet are set.
Yes. Bench C pass, extra pass to Rafael Perez for the score. And a timeout is called by Coach Pipo Nondo. Our score right now is 10-5. And right now, Coach Russell, we do have our keys to winning here. For MCU, teamwork has to be synchronized. And the second one is three-point shooting needs to go in. And the third, keep the intensity up, Coach. What can you say about the keys to that?
If you're looking at the third one, keeping the intensity up, you can see that MCU is really intent on putting ball pressure on the main ball handlers of ENDERUN, and they've stayed true to that. The other piece is when you're looking at being synchronized and working together as a team, you can see that on that last offensive possession by MCU, that ability to see your teammate slipping a screen and cutting the basket for an easy two, that means that they are in rhythm offensively, and the defense is not really disrupting. The defense of ENDERUN is not really disrupting what MCU wants to do in terms of the shots they want to get.
Yes, and the three-point shooting really will be a key factor here because we all know that ENDERUN is a hot shooting three-point team with Malano, with Udal, with Joshel Gastador. So they have to contain that and shoot their own three-pointers like the same.
Well, when you talk about offensive concepts, right now you look at all of the shots that ENDERUN has taken. They've all been contested. Challenged by MCU. The question is whether or not they'll be able to create shots that are uncontested, that are within the flow of their offense.
And you see there, the intensity is really on another level here.
That's a nice scramble by DJ Howe to disrupt the offensive transition.
And now Sean Manese and Jalen Garcia will check in. Now Jalen Garcia, the difference between him and Christian Malano, Jalen is more of the athletic one than Christian Malano. But let's see how Jalen Garcia can get his rhythm here going in this matchup.
Let's see if ENDERUN's able to set some solid screens for Jalen to get him open,
yes,
so he can look to attack.
Yes, and now Sean Manese is also in. And Sean Manese is the best typical backup point guard right now that I've seen in the entire tournament.
Sean is a very capable player. he can, just like that, attack the basket. He's able to defend on the ball. He is definitely a solid player in the rotation for Coach Pipo.
And a perfect backup for DJ Howe, right? To give a DJ the time to rest. And Hans De Los Reyes will now check into the ball game. And Brendan Ocampo will be checking in, one of the prize recruits of MCU. Darren Nguyen is about to check in. Right now it's 3 minutes and 2 remaining here. 3-point lead still for MCU. Sean Manese. Sean, all right, now 4 points already here in the first for Sean Manese.
I think Coach Pipo might want to consider giving Sean more minutes.
And I think he heard me when I said he's the best backup point guard right now. And I think he wants more minutes. Yes, you are right there.
You know, Sean has a great work ethic. He's always in the gym. And the great thing about Sean is he always stays ready.
As Brendan Ocampo scores inside for the 2.
And now, if you look at what MCU has done, they've had to adjust because Sean has killed them in the full court press. So they have gone back to a half court defense, half court man. So, I mean, anytime you're looking at strategy and tactics and X's and O's, you always want to make the other team adjust to you. So now you've seen the first adjustment by MCU to Manese being inserted into the lineup.
And now, let's see how MCU will answer to this Sean Manese 4-point swing. Ocampo settling it. The defense is there. Pass to the right side for his, and blocking foul is called there. On Hans De Los Reyes.
Tough closeout, and the ball handler had advantage because he had Hans on his hip. You're usually not gonna win that battle if you're not gonna get back and sprint back in front of the ball.
As Rafael per his misses the first. Second free throw for Rafael.
And you have to think about it too, Alvin. It's tough to win a game if you're going to be constantly in foul trouble.
And it's going to be a hard task really for this squad, especially right now that Enderan is right now in the penalty. So they just have to play honest defense here. As they lost the ball here, talking about Enderan, but Hans recovers it. Too strong of a shot. Garcia, no good. Rebound, James. Brendan Ocampo now. Looking to move in. Brendan. The pass. As he passes it out to Ocampo. Gives it to Andre Romenes. Romenes, reverse. Good defense there by Darren Nguyen. Jalen Garcia, that is his game, in open court basketball.
Well, that can be a strength of Enderan if they're able to get defensive stops and get out and run. Jalen is the type of player that's gonna leak out.
And James Coblan was fouled there by Darren Nguyen. Darren Nguyen will be called for his first. And we're looking at these two teams right now, Coach Russell. These two teams are practically in the same build right now that we are about to end the first quarter. You do have the two FSAs in your squad. Each you have Yannick and Kenneth or Enderan. You have James Coblan, a Phil Foreign, and then you have Darren Nguyen for Enderan. And then you have slashers such as Garcia. You have Hoson for MCU. So a lot of similarities for both squads.
Right. So that's why, for me, the comparison of Adobo versus Balut becomes appropriate in this situation, just because MCU, they have there is a there's a mystery to them still for me in terms of how they can play and respond. We already know a lot about ENDERUN because they are a frequent contestant in these types of tournaments where they're playing against high level teams. So we know ENDERUN's formula is very set.
Yes.
It's solid. We know what it's going to look like. Now it's a question of whether or not MCU has some surprises that ENDERUN is not prepared for.
And you know what, Coach Russell? The way you said balut and adobo, our director Lem Puno is already starting to get hungry. He already ate his lunch right now.
Did I say that correctly? Was that good?
Yeah,
Adobo, balut,
yeah,
right?
adobo
Yeah.
and balut. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's starting to get hungry right now. Second free throw goes in. As Sean General checks back in for bench C. So this is a much quicker lineup on the floor. You have James Coblan at your 5, and Sean will be playing your 4 here.
MCU can play for the last shot. Let's see what they're able to get.
Ocampo, dribbles it. Ocampo, extra pass. Oh, reverse. Nice find. For Rafael Perez.
De Los Reyes got lost. He was watching the ball instead of being in the passing lane with his matchup.
As Hans throws up a prayer, and that will end our first quarter of play, where it's a 3-point lead for the MCU Supremos.
So, coming back into the action as we head to the second quarter, we're looking at the keys to winning for ENDERUN. Umba needs support is the first thing listed. Guards have to perform well, and hopefully taking advantage of the home cooking, here in Titans Gym. When you look at how the game's unfolded so far, the guards, I think it's probably a wash at this point in terms of getting great guard production. Howe and Manesse have had their strengths in this game, but they've also had to deal with a lot of pressure from the MCU backcourt. Umumba, is he getting support? I think Umumba has to get started. He hasn't really had a chance to get himself going offensively, so we'll see how that goes as Udall makes a layup off of a turnover. And as we extend this action, Umba is guarding the ball up the floor, one-on-one. The offense is extended and starting out really outside of the operating area near the three-point line. Fortunately for MCU, they were able to draw a foul as TZ drives to the basket. With that being said, Labago comes in to substitute for Velez. Now there's experienced size in the post as MCU tries to execute their baseline out of bounds play. 10 seconds on the clock, a short shot clock. Perimeter jumper goes up but misses. Offensive rebound by number 22. on the miss. DJ Howe brings the ball in transition. Jalen Garcia reverses the ball to Udall. Tries to drive on his matchup. Umba has the ball top of the key. Looking for the open man. Jalen has it in the slot. Step up screen by Udall. Jalen's finding a look. And the basket is kind. Gets a shooter's roll as the ball lips over. Game is 19-18, Enderun. Number 19, Camby has the ball. He's initiating the offense. Tries to get an angle against Amumba. Ball's reversed to Tadeo on the right slot. Drive and pull-up jumper is good. MCU takes a 1-point lead as the ball enters the half court. DJ's trying to find an angle. Kicks the ball out to the perimeter for Udall. Udall shoots a three-pointer, misses. Defensive rebound by number 22. And a probably ill-advised foul by Jalen in the backcourt. Subs are coming in for MCU as Ocampo takes the bench and Hoson replaces him. Enderun is going to a man-to-man full-court press, trying to shorten that shot clock, make MCU work the ball up the floor. Tadeo has the ball on the right wing. Dribble handoff to Hoson. Hoson cuts. And overzealous defense, a little over aggressive. And right now we're looking at a situation where Enderun has 3 fouls with 7 minutes and 58 seconds in the second quarter. They have yet to defend consistently without fouling. Pick and roll. Hoson with the pull-up jumper, and it's good at the elbow. Nice shot and rhythm by Hoson. Enderun is going to a horn set, trying to initiate their offense early. DJ takes a screen, reverses the ball to Udall, takes a hand back. Exploring. Jalen receives the ball, top of the key, pull-up jumper, just a shade shy. Teasy with the defensive rebound, and the ball's being attacked by Teasy into the post, and that is another foul on Albert Labago. That means that's his 3rd foul. Had a hard time moving his feet to stay in front of Teasy. Was able to draw the foul, and now Enderun is without their big, starting big for the next 7 minutes, presumably in the second quarter. He'll have to take a seat and reevaluate his defensive stance. Teasy at the line. Misses the first. It's an exciting game so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fast-paced. Great examples of defense on both sides. We'll have to see at this point which team is able to really get themselves going offensively and play against defense which is at a disadvantage. Right now, everything's being covered. Handoff, grenade handoff to Howe. Baseline drive by Jalen Garcia, and he was fouled going to the basket. Substitutions for MCU, General and Balayot. You know, Jalen Garcia is the one player besides Omumba for Enderun, and probably Milano, that can actually really operate on their own and get any shot they want. It was nice to see that it was on a closeout that Jalen was able to attack the basket on the baseline and get to the line. So misses the first. Let's see if he can get the second. Second is good. And with that, Milano comes in to substitute for Jalen Garcia, our starting small forward. Enderun is in there full court, man-to-man, as my buddy Bill Raftery would love to say. Great defense by Howe. They're in transition. Great pass to the right wing. Milano scores a layup, and now it's 22-23. MCU ahead by 1.
Warning on Christian Milano for the game.
MCU gets in their press break, bringing the ball up the floor. Some nice ball movement and cutting by MCU. Great contested shot defensively by Umba on the long rebound. On the long rebound, in transition, DJ Howe tries to find Luis Velez, but Velez must have had some baby on his hands. He wasn't able to snag that pass, and hence the turnover. MCU now back on offense. They're easily able to get the ball into the half court. MCU gets into their offensive actions, but Enderun is able to cause a turnover. Ball's back at the slot with Milano now looking for the ball screen. MCU was looking to blitz the ball screen, but instead they committed a foul with 5 minutes left. Enderun is down 22-23 to MCU. Right now, Enderun also is ahead, or behind, I guess if you look at it, in the foul category, 4 fouls to 1. So MCU has opted, and they made an adjustment to go ahead and blitz the ball screen to create turnovers and indecision by the Enderun guards, which has resulted in a turnover in transition with offensive rebound and the bucket. Milano has the ball, left corner. Off balance three taken. We're playing at a frenetic pace right now in this second quarter. Gotta love the energy of both teams. There's one thing you can say about an Enderun Titans team is that they do play hard. Exert effort. Substitution for the game for both MCU and Enderun. Right now we're inbounding the ball in the half court. Point guard Manesi gets the ball for a handoff to Milano. Ball screen for Umba, he rejects, and then he gets fouled on the drive. He saw a glimmer of daylight, Umba did, and was able to drive, and I think that's what they're aiming to do in terms of offensively is to get MCU into closeouts with their against their talented players, their skilled players, so that they can create offense, good offensive shots. Uma makes both free throws, and the game is 23-25. MCU up by 2. Turnover by MCU. Manesse misses on the bunny. Can't smoke layups, ladies and gentlemen. MCU is back on the attack in transition, but number 5, Hannah Ralph, travels on the sideline. MCU stays in a zone press. Belayut pressuring Manesse up the floor. Ball's reversed to Udall at the top of the key. Kenda Uma gets the ball on the left wing.
Holding foul is called number 5, Sean Ralph penalty. That's his first.
First foul for General.
Substitution for the Supremos KP on Texas replacing Sean.
MCU has
2 free throws for Kenneth Umba.
has struggled with their ability to defend this quarter, I think, based off of the pace of the game, which clearly looks like it's in Enderun's favor, and hence being in the penalty. Umumba makes the first and second, and now we're a tie game, 25-25 with 3:50 left in the second quarter. Ball up the floor by Belayut. Enderun's having a hard time staying in front of the ball. Number 9 with the reach-in foul. MCU retains possession. Sideline out of bounds. Bellew gets the ball at the top of the key. Ball screened by Camby. Bellew finds Camby on the dump down and the bucket. And with that, timeout is called. With 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter, MCU is up 27-25 over ENDERUN. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back. So we are back with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. It's an exciting game so far between the MCU SUPREMOS and the ENDERUN TITANS, with MCU ahead by 2, 27-25. At this point, we're looking at a game which can swing in either direction. ENDERUN has dictated the pace for the last 3 to 4 minutes. And has made MCU have to scramble a little bit. MCU has had to adjust their tactics, trying to get the ball out of the primary ball handler's hands, especially when there's ball screens, by blitzing. So let's see how MCU responds. Udall with the ball top of the key. Manesi has the ball near half court, starting the offense very far from the operating area.
13 seconds on the shot.
MCU continues to apply pressure even though they're in the penalty. Ball's inbounded to Milano on the left wing. Has the ball isolated. Ball screen coming by Velez. Milano takes it. Spaces for the sidestep 3, but misses the rim. Probably a better shot to be taken. Remains to be seen. Maybe Milano didn't see any teammates that are able to help him. With breaking the press up the sideline, MCU was able to get a wide open layup, but Oumba was there to meet him at the rim. Unfortunately, it was a goaltend. Points going to MCU, 29-25. Another turnover by Manesi in the press break. Camby goes up for a layup, contested by Oumba. Deflected out of bounds. MCU's ball on the baseline, out of bounds. Ball's on the right wing, guarded by Messi. Ball screen, looking for the drive, the attack. Little skip, or little dip, scoop pass to C on the short corner baseline for the sweet jumper. Scores 31-25 MCU with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Oumba has the ball. Pass to Milano on the left slot. Ball screen by Udall. Oumba passes. Nice ball movement by ENDERUN. Causes MCU to have to chase the ball on the rotations, on the reversals, and because of that, Oumba is able to attack the gap, gets fouled on the drive, and he's at the line for 2. He makes the first. With 2 minutes, 12 seconds left, it is 26-31, ENDERUN versus MCU. One more free throw to go. It's good for Oumba. You know, love the unique stance of Kenneth. He's got that right leg dipping like he's dancing the butterfly. ENDERUN has amped up the pressure. They're trying to trap now in their press. They're blitzing. Ball screens. They kick the ball out to find the open man. They get the offensive rebound, MCU does. Inadvertent pass. Manessi's there to clean it up and misses the layup. Oh! Umba was there for his teammate, got the offensive rebound, put the ball back up, but was fouled on the putback by.
Foul is called on relevant JP Hino. That's his first personal foul. 2 free throws for Umba.
Not sure who that was, but means Umba's at the line again. I get to see his unique free throw shooting mechanics. Umba misses the first. Hope I didn't jinx him. But he makes a second. That puts the score at 27-31. Oh, sorry, 28-31. Enderun down by 3 to MCU with 1 minute 36 seconds left in the second quarter. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back. Oh, and we're back, everybody. We're coming to a close in the second quarter. MCU is up. The Supremos are up 31-28 over the Enderun Titans in the second quarter. Again, an up and down game. Again, both teams really trying to dictate the game through defensive pressure. Both teams using a press to make the offense work the ball up the floor. Right. MSU gets the ball back on the baseline. Enderun has opted to put Omba over the ball, making it very hard for the MCU inbounder to inbound the ball up the floor, which again caused a turnover. Great pass by Omba to Milano for the layup. Enderun is only down by 1. Joey Pangliban with the defensive rebound. Gets the ball to DJ Howe. Umba has the ball. Gets fouled going up. Resulting in 2 free throws.
2 free throws for Umba.
The first free throw is good. With the next one, Enderun can take the lead with a minute remaining in the second quarter. And it goes down. Umba has done his job. He's done his part this quarter and has produced at a high level, being aggressive and being good with the ball. Great deflection by DJ Howe into the hands of Umba for the layup. The pace really in favor of Enderun now, forcing MCU to take tough shots. Ball's in transition off the defensive rebound, and Milano turns the ball over, trying to attack the basket. With 36 seconds left, Enderun is up 34-31. Enderun is in a diamond press. A 1-2-1-1, looking for the traps. Ball's up the floor. Another deflection by ENDERUN. Get the steal in transition. Penganiban makes the layup. Number 16 does for another easy basket off a turnover. MCU gets the ball up the floor. Tough shot. But Balayut gets offensive rebound. Puts the ball back up and gets fouled in the act of shooting. So Nick Balayut, number 2, at the line with 11 seconds left in the second quarter, scores 36-31. ENDERUN with a late run in this second quarter to take the lead. Balayut misses the first, takes a deep breath, centers himself, shooting the second. Let's see if he makes the second, ladies and gentlemen. The second is no good. A defensive rebound by Udall. Ball's up the floor. Penganiban is up for a layup again. Misses. Offensive rebound by Jalen Garcia as time expires with the make. And the score now is 38-31, ENDERUN. As we come to the close of the second quarter, end of the first half. Again, the score is 38 ENDERUN, 31 MCU. This is Russell Rapon with Coach Alvin Tanada for PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back.
Here's a warm hello from Eastern Communications. We're here to present a refreshing point of view that when it comes to delivering business communication solutions, it's time to bring back the human connection because it's just as important as the technology. Eastern Communications is business made personal. It means getting intimate with our clients' needs so we can provide thoughtful solutions to help them achieve their goals. That's why we are madaling kausap, may malasakit. We are maalam at maaasahan. We are Eastern Communications.
By the Blazers. Don Lim. Getting blocked by Don Lim. Solid defense by Don Lim.
Managing a business becomes easier when you have the right set of tools for your business. And as the premier telecommunication company in the Philippines, you can rest assured that we can provide you with world-class and innovative tech solutions for your company, like acing that presentation with no lag with Eastern IDS, a dedicated business-grade internet tailor-fit with high speeds and zero lag. Or to handle your processing, storage, and networking needs with Eastern Cloud, which has a customized cloud platform that's fully scalable and flexible without limits. And by staying connected and protected with Eastern Cybersecurity, which helps keep your business safe from online threats. So why spend time waiting when you can spend it on building and managing your business? Let's make business more personal and achieve success together with the connection that knows you best. We are Eastern Communications.
By the Blazers. Don Lim. Getting blocked by Don Lim. Solid defense by Don Lim.
When we have a heart for service, our every move seeks to meet the needs of our clients. Our clients are happy when their needs are met. When they're happy, they're in a better position to make their own customers happy.
Being in the service industry myself, I can say that biggest isn't always better. It's the one that serves you best, the one that treats you right.
You see, beyond advanced communications technology, we see the people who will use them.
In my work, I'm having a good day when everything just works well. Nakaka-good mood talaga.
And so, we see problems that must be solved.
An expert is only useful if he understands your business. Diyan magaling ang Eastern.
For every challenge, there is a happier outcome.
In my work, when opportunity calls, answer agad.
Every goal is the destination.
Kahit maliit pa lang yung negosyo ko, big help talaga yung alaga ka. Salamat, Eastern.
We see every relationship that must be strengthened.
Thank you for making me feel like your biggest client.
As we do all we can to offer technology that is always solid and reliable, we never lose sight of our brand of personalized customer service. It's a connection that is both high-tech and high-touch. We see a customer who will be glad to know that our connection is as reliable as our commitment to personalized customer service. Unwavering, unflagging, and undeniably strong. High-tech and high-touch. That's our strong connection. We are Eastern Communications.
We are back to action. Started the third quarter. The second half's about to start with ENDERUN having the lead 38-31 over the MCU SUPREMOS. When we look at the stats so far, we are seeing where ENDERUN has really made an impact in this game. They have created 10 steals and forced MCU into 13 turnovers. One of the other things to look at, which is important, is ENDERUN is shooting 14 for 18 from the free throw line, 78%, versus 6 for 13 on the side of MCU, shooting 46% for the free throw line. So definitely some solid reasons. The numbers tell us why EC, ENDERUN College, has overtaken the lead. Right now, Paul Milano is leading ENDERUN with 11 points, while Yannick Tizi is leading MCU with 8 points and 5 rebounds. Turnover by Udall gets MCU in transition, but Camby misses the layup on a 3-on-1. Howe gets to his spot at the elbow, pull-up jumper is good. And now ENDERUN has extended the lead 40-31 with 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter. The first 5 minutes are the most important, most crucial in the game. ENDERUN has staked a claim to take over this game here in the third quarter. And with that, Yannick Tizi, isolated against Albert Libago at the free throw line, was able to drive by him and make the layup, decreasing the lead to 7 points. ENDERUN was running a flex action into a floppy. Jalen, not sure about the shot clock, not sure about where his teammates were, turns the ball over on an errant shot. MCU settles down into their offense. They get the ball back into the nail area. Yannick Tizi shoots a mid-range jumper, misses. Hoson gets the offensive rebound, shoots another mid-range jumper, but is fouled on the shot. And now will be shooting at the line.
Two free throws for Mark Hoson.
Hoson makes the first. Let's see if he can close the deal and get the second. Shot is up. It's good to decrease this lead to 5, 40-35. ENDERUN up. MCU has changed their defensive strategy and gone to more of a half-court man-to-man while pressuring the ball handler. Results in another turnover, another empty possession by ENDERUN on an errant pass. Hoson has the ball on the right slot. Dribble handoff over to number 24. Over to Tadeo. Camby has the ball in the post. Trying to drive on his matchup, but he is stuck. Tough baseline jumper, but Oumba gets a defensive rebound in transition up the floor. Udall plays the role of a great teammate and is Johnny on the spot with the offensive rebound and gets fouled while shooting the putback. Udall has had a history of late of injury problems. It's great to see him on the floor. The prototypical stretch four, who has a very nice touch from the perimeter. He makes the first and second for a 42-35 lead with 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Enderun stays in their full court man press. Tadeo has the ball, getting into a handoff almost near half court. Howe giving some great ball pressure. Hosan isolated on the left slot, but picks up his dribble. Tadeo drives left. And Enderun does a great job of defending without fouling, forcing a contested pull-up jumper. Labago has the ball, trying to drive, back cut by Milano, but it's blocked by number 23C. MCU is in transition. They're looking. Ball stopped at the nail. Slips through C's hands to Tadeo on the left wing. He pulls up for a three, and it's good. I want to say he was shooting from the parking lot. MCU with some soft pressure up the floor. Amuma has the ball, driving, but it's a double team. Ball's reversing Udall to the top of the key. Left wing to DJ Howe with the catch and shoot three. He knew what he was doing. 2-on-2 action up the floor, and it's a layup by number 0. With the aggressive drive, DJ Howe has the ball. Tough pass, cross court to Amuma, but he's able to keep it and drives with a nice little runner in the paint for 2, and the score is 47-40 with 4 minutes, 46 seconds left. Ball's on the right wing, but with C, Tadeo has it against Milano, sizing up the read, tries to drive on him. Nice little pull-up in the painted area by Tadeo. It was good. DJ on the left wing, waiting for a ball screen from Udall. Hosan goes over the top, stays on the hip of Howe. Howe, though, pull-up jumper at the elbow, and it's good. DJ has been very effective from mid-range to start this third quarter. When we're looking at help and backcourt effectiveness, Enderun has staked a claim for their advantage against the MCU guards. Missed shot on a contested drive by Tizzy. DJ Howe gives up the ball on a horn set. Udall steps into a three. Missed shot. Gets his own offensive rebound. Umal has the ball. Tries to drive in the painted area. Contested shot by Tizzy. Misses. Ocampo has the ball. Gets the ball up the floor on the pass to number 3. Ocampo has the ball back. Drives left. Was looking for the fade, but Tizzy receives the ball at the free throw line at the nail. Shifted his pivot foot and is called with the turnover. DJ Howe takes a much deserved break. Sean Manessi comes in to handle the point guard duties. Hans de los Reyes also gives number 24 Omba a break. As play continues with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Sean Manessi has the ball. Manessi telegraphed the pass. The pass was stolen in the interior, and because of the turnover, Milano had to foul in transition to prevent the fast break transition offense. MCU has the ball. Inbounds to number 23. Oh, I'm sorry, number 3. Milano is guarding number 3 on the slot. TZ has the ball top of the key. Hand off to 24. Tadeo rises up for a 3. Misses. TZ gets offensive rebound. Drives on his matchup. Labago and makes the layup. Tough layup. A lot of contact. But a 5-point lead by Enderun. Meneses is trying to initiate offense. Gets the ball to Hans de los Reyes. Reverses the ball to the top of the key to Udall. Flare action. Meneses telegraphs the pass again. It's deflected. MCU is off to the races. And they make a layup in transition. So an 6-point swing, or 8-point swing for MCU, which has resulted in shrinking this lead to 3 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Milano has the ball top of the key. Ball's deflected off the cookies by Ocampo. Tries to draw the foul, but is unsuccessful. Hence, MCU's in the break, makes the layup in transition, and now the score is Enderun 49, MCU 48 with 1:47 left in the third quarter. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back. And we are back to action here in Titans Gym on the campus of Enderun Colleges with the score 49-48. Enderun up by 1 with 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Possession with Enderun in the full court after that layup was scored off of a turnover. Howe is back in the game, but turns the ball over immediately off the inbounds to number 3. Converted layup in transition. Now MCU has taken the lead, 50-49. Umba drove, forced a contested shot, was able to get his own rebound, and finally drew the foul on the second attempt. He's at the line. That's why it's so important for you players out there to really look at squeezing the ball with 2 hands if you have possession. Ball security is such an important, under-recognized aspect of the game. You need the ball in order to score, and your opponent needs the ball in order to score. So the less they have it, the more you have it. It's always a better situation for you. Wilma makes 2 free throws. The score is 51-50 with 1:23 left in the third quarter. Enderun employs a press break. It's a 3-on-2. Euro, no good. But TZ gets the offensive rebound, was patient, powers up to the basket, and draws a foul. Draws a foul on Albert Labago, his 4th. TZ goes to the line, down 1. Exciting game here. You guys at home or wherever you are, you're getting a treat. College basketball being played in the summertime. Actually, it's always basketball time here in the Philippines, isn't it? TZ makes both. Now they have the 52-51 lead with 1:10 left in the third quarter. Umba enters the ball to Garcia. DJ Howe brings the ball up the floor to start the offense. Isolated against number 3. Ball on a handoff to Umumba. Pass back to Howe. Ball screened by Labago. Howe's looking for a shot. Pulls up for a pull-up jumper. And what can I say? Umba was Johnny on the spot with a putback dunk to regain this lead. Will this energize the ENDERUN team? Ball's up the floor. And ENDERUN does a great job of forcing a turnover. Albert Labaga does a great job of staying vertical, blocks that shot. ENDERUN gets the ball back in transition, and TZ commits the foul to prevent a transition basket. Both teams are not in the foul yet, so we'll have to see how these last 33 seconds play out. Howe gets the ball top of the key. Iverson cut for Umba to the opposite wing. Jalen Garcia has the ball, probing for a shot. Turns the ball, gets the ball to his teammate DJ Howe to get a nice pull-up jumper off on the baseline. It is a 55-52 game with 10 seconds left in the game. Oh, miscommunication. TZ has the ball though. Trying to drive, tries to kick out, but to no avail. Miscommunication and unfruitful possession by MCU to close out this third quarter. It's 55-52. ENDERUN over MCU to end this third quarter. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back.
When we have a heart for service, our every move seeks to meet the needs of our clients. Our clients are happy when their needs are met. When they're happy, they're in a better position to make their own customers happy.
Being in the service industry myself, I can say that biggest isn't always better. It's the one that serves you best, the one that treats you right.
You see, beyond advanced communications technology, we see the people who will use them.
In my work, I'm having a good day when everything just works well. Nakaka-good mood talaga.
And so, we see problems that must be solved.
An expert is only useful if he understands your business. Diyan magaling ang Eastern.
For every challenge, there is a happier outcome.
In my work, an opportunity calls, answer agad.
Every goal is the destination.
Kahit maliit pa lang yung negosyo ko, big help talaga yung alaga ka. Salamat, Eastern.
We see every relationship that must be strengthened.
Thank you for making me feel like your biggest client.
As we do all we can to offer technology that is always solid and reliable, we never lose sight of our brand of personalized customer service. It's a connection that is both high-tech and high-touch. We see a customer who will be glad to know that our connection is as reliable as our commitment to personalized customer service. Unwavering, unflagging, and undeniably strong. High-tech and high-touch. That's our strong connection. We are Eastern Communications.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Very exciting and action-packed game between ENDERUN and MCU. ENDERUN is up with 3 points, 55-52. MCU starts with the possession of the ball. Ball gets to General on the left wing. They get offensive rebound. Ball goes back into the post. TZ match up against Umba. Can he find a good shot? Kick out to number 6. Oh. Off balance 3 is no good. Rebound to ENDERUN. DJ Howe has the ball up the floor. Hand off to Umba from Udall. Ball's reversed. Ball screen's coming. Tough execution by Howe on the drop pass to Umba, but he got it to Umba. Finishes. You know, when you talk about our comparison earlier this before the game, it looks like the home cooking of ENDERUN. You know, that adobo is tasting pretty good right now. You have to question whether or not MCU has a secret ingredient left in that bolot to get back in this game and take the lead. If they can continue to get stops and convert, corner 3 on the left. That goes in by number 3. That brings the game to within 2 for MCU for the Supremos. Ball is with Udall in the pinch post. Handoff to DJ Howe. Flare screen to Garcia. Garcia rises up for the 3. Is short off the front rim. TZ gets a rebound. MCU settles into their offense. TZ has the ball at the top of the key. Gonna drive on Labago. Oh, and he draws a foul. That should be 5 on Labago. Puts TZ at the line. Down by 2. First one bounces off the back rim. Makes the second to decrease or reduce the lead to 1. Umba has the ball up the floor off of the inbounds. Ball is reversed to the left wing. DJ Howe looking to the interior for a cutting Umba, but TZ fouled, using his behind as a as a deterrent to chuck the cutter. Based on out of bounds, Howe has the ball. 7 minutes, 39 seconds left. Hand off to Howe. MCU was a step late on the trap to contain Howe. Drew the foul. Another inbounds situation for ENDERUN on the sideline now. ENDERUN in a box set. They pop Jalen Garcia open. Iverson cut to a ball screen. Howe has the ball, gets it back to Jalen, steps into a pass, misses a three-pointer. Defensive rebound. MCU keeps the ball. Oh! Jump stop. What body control. Little scrum for the ball, but MCU retains possession. MCU is inbounding the ball on the baseline. TZ receives, drives, draws the foul on Velez. Misses the layup, but earns 2 shots at the line. Velez, a new player, still gaining his confidence and experience in playing the Filipino brand of basketball. This a step late on the contest and the closeout. Puts TZ at the line. TZ makes the first. And he ties this game at 57 apiece. 7 minutes, 8 seconds left. Misses a second. Defensive rebound by Umba. Up the floor. He's looking for a shot. Is he going to give it up? We're not sure. He picks up the dribble. Ball gets back to Howe. Milano has the ball. Handoff. Ball screen. TZ blasts the ball screen. And DJ Howe is able to draw the foul. I often tell players that the low man wins. So obviously DJ lower to the ground and is able to change directions more quickly. And Sharper was able to beat TZ to a spot on the floor. TZ had no choice but to use his arms instead of his feet to defend and drew the foul. Howe takes a rest with 6 minutes left. Manesi back in the game to run the point guard duties. Milano has the ball, top of the key. He's driving. Finds Velez. Finds Velez in the post. And Luis is able to draw a foul, going up for a layup. we will see whether or not Velez can regain the lead with these free throws. Velez makes the first. As cool as the other side of the pillow, as Stuart Scott would say. The late Stuart Scott, may he rest in peace. He makes a second. Calm and composed at the free throw line. Gives Enderun a 2-point lead, 59-57 with 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Enderun uses a full court press, man-to-man. Baliot has the ball, gets the ball to TZ at the top of the key. Uma is matched up against him. The matchup of SSAs. TZ passes the ball. Oh. Got the ball back on a handoff action and a slip, but TZ missed the close dunk. Enderun is able to get the defensive rebound. Unfortunately for MCU, they are in the penalty, so Manesse, when fouled, gets a chance to go to the line and shoot free throws. Again, we're looking at ball security, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at this game, which team is going to be able to take care of the ball down the stretch, get good shots, be able to play with composure and confidence. That team is going to be is going to end up with the win. Missed both free throws. They had the offensive rebound, Panangliban, but missed the putback. The MCU gets the defensive rebound, handoff on the wing, ball reverts to TZ. They switch out on a TZ, and Velez commits the foul. A step slow on the switch, and was already falling back on his heels. He didn't establish position, hence the foul. Both teams are now in the penalty. Both teams shooting, oh, I'm sorry, take that back. Only 4 fouls on the part of Enderun, so ball will be inbounded.
Substitution. RJ Tadeo checks in, replacing Mark Muzzle.
MCU retains possession on the sideline inbounds. Udall comes back in the game to substitute for Velez. TZ has the ball, drives, and he draws the foul. A little bit of confusion regarding the foul count here. Looks like the referees believe the ball is being inbounded. Both benches clearly wanting this win, clearly wanting to make sure that the drive by number 3, Euro step kick out, opposite wing, 3-pointers up, it's no good. But a foul on the defensive rebound by TZ puts Umba at the line. Enderun is up by 2 with 5 minutes, 27 seconds left. Right now, the referees and officials are trying to ascertain what exactly the situation is with the fouls. How's everybody doing out there? Enjoying the game so far? Hope you are. If you feel like you're not doing anything and it's a hot day, you want to be in a cool gym, come on down to ENDERUN. There's still a 2 o'clock game, Addison versus Our Lady of Fatima. That should be an exciting game as well. Umba makes the first free throw and gives the stink eye to the MCU bench as he makes it. Makes a second for a 61-57 lead with 5 minutes left. Both teams now are in the penalty, so free throws are shooting on fouls from now on. Ball's reversed to number 3. Ball goes to Teasy. ENDERUN tries to blast the handoff. Number 9, Ocampo has the ball, trying to drive, trying to find a shot, puts the ball up. Teasy's unable to secure the offensive rebound. Umba and Panganiban are there. ENDERUN is able to regain possession. Howe subs in the game for Manese, presumably for the rest of this quarter to handle the point guard duties. MCU opts to go into a full court press, man-to-man. Umba drives on his matchup. Udall shoots, baseline jumper, he misses, but his buddy, his teammate, Joey Panganiban is there on the opposite side to get the offensive rebound and get fouled on the putback. Now he's going to the line for one to complete the and one. Let's see. Free throw is good for a 64-57 lead with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MCU with the ball, ENDERUN up by 7. Both teams are in the penalty. MCU's trying to execute. Ball's brought to the left slot. Hosan has the ball. Match up with Panganiban. Teasy gets the ball back, drives from the top of the key, makes the layup to decrease this lead, reduce it to 5 points with 4 minutes left. Howe has the ball up the floor. Defense is having a hard time keeping him in front, but DJ brings the ball back out. They clear out the right side for Umba, but the ball is passed to Udall, the top of the key. Howe has the ball. Great pressure. Milano gets the ball back. Misses the bank jumper. Tadeo on the left side in transition. Pulls up for a pull-up jumper within the three-point line. The score now is 64-61 with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Omba has the ball, brings the ball back, centers it to the top of the key ball. Milano to the right slot, goes to Howe on the left slot. They screen for Omba. He gets does a drive. Yannick Teasy stays vertical. Omba finds Panganiban and he nails a three-point shot. You gotta love anyone who has a mullet. If you have a mullet, that means you can play, I guess. And Panganiban makes that shot. Tadeo has him dancing. Tadeo has his dancing shoes on. Has Udall matched up with him. Udall can't keep up. Fouls Tadeo on the pull-up jumper. Stops the clock at 3 minutes with the lead, 67-61 on the part of ENDERUN. With a stop clock, Tadeo can reduce this lead to 4 points if he can make both free throws. Let's see if I jinxed him. Hopefully I didn't. First one's good. First one's good. Second free throw is about to go up. Second foul is good. (67-63). Udall has the ball off the horn set, reverses the ball to Panganiban. They get Uma. Oh, on the flex cut, but the ball is blocked by TZ. Ball back in transition by MCU. Ball top of the key. Hosen has the ball matched up against Umba. Umba's talking his stuff. Ball on the step up screen. Roll and foul going to the basket is TZ. Shooting two free throws with 2 minutes 28 seconds left in the game. The clock is stopped. It looked like Umba wanted the smoke from TZ, wanted him to drive. TZ makes the first free throw. The second one is good. Game is down to 2 points. Enderun over MCU. And DJ has the ball top of the key, reverses to Umba on the left, gets the ball back. Milano has the ball right. Udall has the ball back, kicks the ball to the corner. Milano with the three, nails it. Nails it. A very timely three by Milano. With 2 minutes left, 6 seconds, Enderun up 70-65. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been treated to a great game so far. Lots of twists and turns, lead changes, exciting play, physical play, everything a Filipino basketball fan can ask for. With 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game, Enderun is up 70-65 over the MCU SUPREMOS. Both teams playing with a lot of energy, a lot of heart. It's fun basketball to see. Looks like Panganiban has earned some important minutes as we close this game. Hosan has the ball, brings the ball up the floor. Reverses the ball to Tizi, top of the key. He's waiting for a ball screen. He gets the ball screen, drives on Udall, and draws the foul for two free throws. It looks like the plan is clearly for MCU to keep the ball or get the ball in TC's hands and make him or allow him to have some room in isolation to make a play, either isolated or with a ball screen. It's a sound strategy. Forces Enderun to have to defend and not lay off. TC has also been shown to be a willing passer. If he gets stopped, hopefully his teammates are ready on the perimeter to catch and shoot. He makes both free throws, and now it's a three-point game. Howe off the floor, but turns the ball over on a bad pass to Milano in the press break. Probably a pass he'd want to have back. Gets the ball possession back to MCU with 1:43 left. Hosen has the ball, brings the ball to the right sideline, trying to get into a two-man game with TZ. TZ has the ball top of the key. Canby had it, gets the ball up to Tadeo. Tadeo tries to size up his matchup in Howe, trying to find the room, some daylight to drive. General with the three. Gets his own rebound pass for the foul and the and one possibility to TZ. With this free throw, if he makes it, he can tie this game 70-69. Milano's calling for a review, a challenge. Do we have challenges? Oh, okay. I don't think Coach Pipo has opted to challenge that play. TJ goes to the line, making the layup, with the possibility of making this a tie ball game. The game is tied, ladies and gentlemen, with 1:14 left, 70-70. DJ does a great job staying composed, gets the ball to Milano. Milano on a pull-up jumper from the corner, misses, but Pangariban doing the dirty work, gets the offensive rebound. Howe has the ball back at half court, trying to find a shot, looking for a ball screen from Udall. He gets the ball screen. Tadeo stays with him. Umba, three-point shot, no good. Defensive rebound by Hoson. Up the floor, 3-on-3. He settles it down, 42 seconds left. Gets the ball to the wing. Tadeo is up with the three, and it's no good. Umba with the defensive rebound, has the ball on the right sideline, matched up with Camby. 25. Oh, he gets the. Bang, bang play right there. Could have gone either way. Camby did a great job of trying to disrupt the ball handler, and Umba, unfortunately, hands were caught in the cookie jar. And it looks like results in Umba going to the line with the penalty, 23 seconds left, to regain the lead in this game. MCU will have 23 seconds to get a shot off. We'll have to see whether or not they're going to opt to get the last shot, run the clock down, make sure they maintain possession of the ball. But meanwhile, Umba, with his funky free throw stance, makes the first, giving Enderun a 1-point lead with 23.24 seconds left in the game. Umba receives the ball at the free throw line, goes through his routine, dips that right knee, shot is up, and it's no good. It's no good, but MCU gets possession of the ball. Referees have agreed to look at the review to see if MCU does in fact retain or does keep possession of the ball, or does it go back to Enderun off a deflection. And the decision is made. MCU has regained possession of the ball. There is a timeout on the part of MCU with 21 seconds left. 71-70, Enderun. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back. Everybody out there in the cyber digital world and watching on TV, Channel 23, you guys have been treated to a great ball game. We are going to resume play with 21.07 seconds left in the game. MCU has the ball with a chance to take the last shot of the game and possibly come out with the victory. Right now, Enderun leads by 1 point. Given that both teams are in the penalty, Enderun will have to really be careful of defending without fouling, contesting shots, and if there's an opportunity for a defensive rebound, make sure they secure the ball with both hands. MC will have no choice at that point to foul. So we'll have to see how this all plays out and what Coach Ian has drawn up on his dry erase board for these Supremos to have to execute. Looks like they're going to maybe go to an elevator action. TZ and Canby ready to set those screens. Let's take a look. There it is. The ball's inbounded to Tadeo. Ball gets to Hosen. Hosen asking for the ball screen. Umba. Great deflection. Great deflection. Great defensive stop by ENDERUN. Johnny on the spot is DJ with the ball deflected in the air. Takes the worst part of it on the foul, but is able to get possession of the ball. Refs will confer to determine if this is what type of foul this will be. Gotta love the strategy on that on defending that ball screen. Umba comes out hard. He hedges out hard, forcing the ball handler to have to retreat back to half court. In a scramble situation like that, you're just trying to find a willing teammate that is available to catch the pass. Anyone is able to read the possession correctly and the spacing, and got the possession plus a foul. Looks like it's a common foul, everybody. But Hosen has fouled out of the game. So with 9 seconds left, DJ Howe going to the line. DJ has a chance now to seal it. It'll still be a one-possession game if he makes both free throws. MCU has a slight chance if they can bring the ball up the floor and score to bring this ball game into overtime. Let's see what happens. DJ makes a first, like he's been doing this all his life. Both teams anxious, wanting to crowd that painted area to get the potential rebound. DJ steps up and hits both. Clutch free throws by my man from Las Vegas. Showing it how we do from the USA. The score now is 73-70. ENDERUN up by 3 with 9.17 left in the game. This is PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. We'll be back. Okay, everybody. Hold on to your seats, fasten your seat belts. Both free throws were made by DJ Howe. With 9 seconds left, MCU has opted to enter the ball in the half court with 9 seconds again. Can MCU draw a foul since ENDERUN is in the penalty? Can they hit a last-ditch three? Let's see what MCU is able to pull off. Here we go. Ball's entered to number 3. Ball gets to the wing. A desperation 3. Oh, no! Desperation 3 is tossed in the air by number 22. It just happens to be that he's fouled in the act of shooting, meaning that he gets to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. So the one thing that you didn't want to happen as an Enderun team happened. Fouling a shooter, fouling a three-point shooter no less. Now MCU, if they can make all 3 free throws, has an opportunity to tie this game. Enderun also has time on their side. They can opt to, they can find a way to get the ball up the floor with 2 seconds left. They can score. But let's see how this goes. First free throw's good. First free throw's good by number 22. Here comes the second free throw. Oh no, the second one bounces off the left side of the rim. Centelices, number 22. What will be the strategy now? What will be the strategy? An intentional miss, possibly. Let's see how this plays out, ladies and gentlemen. Intentional miss. Oh, he makes it. Timeout called by MCU. Enderun clinging to a 1-point lead. They have possession. 2.46 seconds left. Enderun doesn't have to worry about getting the ball inbounded properly. No turnovers. In order to regain possession, MC will have to foul at this point. Put Enderun at the line, and hopefully they miss. If they can get the ball quickly up off of defensive rebound, they can still have a chance at this game. So let's talk about the great slate of action we have this upcoming Saturday, May 4th. In our first game at Enderun, we will have Mapua versus Enderun at 10 a.m. At 12, we will have Our Lady of Fatima versus San Sebastian. At 12, at 2 o'clock, we will have the famous rivalry game. You'll have the De La Salle Green Archers versus the Ateneo Blue Eagles. That should be a great one. I think everyone should be in store for that. And then we will have the other rivalry, right? Yeah, at the 4 o'clock game, Letran versus San Beda. So please, if you have a free day, you love basketball, come on down to Enderun. If not, hopefully you'll tune in to our Facebook, YouTube, or Channel 23 and watch all this great college basketball action. We are now ready to resume play with 2.46 seconds left. Again, Enderun, really all they have to do is get the ball inbounded properly, squeeze that ball, prepare to be fouled, and then make some free throws, and they can ice this game. MCU will have to look at switching all screens, making sure that Enderun doesn't get a catch. MCU fouls quickly once DJ Howe received the ball on the inbounds. They put DJ back on the line, who has proven to make crucial free throws in important moments of this game. I'm sure his mom, Fran, and his dad, Rich, are very pleased there in Las Vegas watching all this unfold. Oh no, I hope I didn't jinx my guy. DJ misses the first one. What can MCU? I think referees are indicating to Joey that he probably, it's like he sprung a leak, ladies and gentlemen. He has blood all over his jersey. This goes to show how hard he's been playing. But with that being said, Howe is back at the line. Does he make it or miss? He opted to miss. Great choice. And with that, the game is concluded with great action. Enderun comes out on top, 73-72 over the MCU Supremos in our first game of the day. Great action, both teams fighting hard. And at this point, Alvin, what's your take of this game? What do you think?
Well, it was like one of the most of the tournament itself. Carjack finish that we needed here, and anything could have gone in that last few possessions. But again, Enderun showed heart in this matchup. So right now we're just awaiting our teams to just move at center court for our school hymns and our Antbox Player of the Game interview later on, Coach Russell.
Yeah,
and
you just gotta love the composure of.
And I think we will have first our school hymns, and then we'll come back later on, Coach Russell, with our Player of the Game interview.
Our Antbox Player of the Game finishing with a double-double of 21 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 3 steals from the Enderun Titans, Kenneth Umba.
And right now, we're our Antbox Player of the Game. 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals, Kenneth Umba. And interview right now. And I think she is ready. And now let's turn it over to our sweet, bubbly Chinita princess of the hardcourt, CJ Ang, with our Antbox Player of the Game.
Thank you, Alvin. Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Antbox Best Player of the Game with 21 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 3 steals, Kenneth Umba of the Enderun Titans. Kenneth, it was a seesaw game between you and the MCU Supremos. How big are these games for you and your squad's learning and confidence this season?
It's just the teamwork, the confidence by myself, the consistency in the work. Yes.
Kenneth, you are now 2-1 in the season. Up next on your schedule is a matchup against the Mapua Cardinals this Saturday. How will you prepare for this matchup knowing they came off a loss against De La Salle?
The same mindset, a lot energy, a lot discipline of defense, be focused to every position. Yeah, that's all. The team energy. Yeah, the same thing. I'm very focused.
Kenneth, is there someone you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out someone. Crystal. Just Crystal. She's here. That's all.
Thank you, Kenneth, and congratulations. Back to you, Alvin.
Thank you very much. And that was Kenneth Umba, our Antbox Player of the Game. One game down, one more game to go. And when we return, the matchup between the Adams and Soaring Falcons and the Our Lady of Fatima Phoenix here in your PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3.
Here's a warm hello from Eastern Communications. We're here to present a refreshing point of view that when it comes to delivering business communication solutions, it's time to bring back the human connection because it's just as important as the technology. Eastern Communications is business made personal. It means getting intimate with our clients' needs so we can provide thoughtful solutions to help them achieve their goals. That's why we are madaling kausap. May malasakit. We are maalam at maaasahan. We are Eastern Communications.